great morning. I know I'm having a great morning right now. Let's play some more Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt. So, it's been a long time. And so, I decided for this run to just go around and look for golden saint pieces that are scattered around in the Tamriel Rebuilt land. But it's been a long time. So, I hope everybody's having a great time. Haven't streamed since maybe what has been since before New Year, basically, or since before Christmas. It's been a long time.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat.
Actually, we don't need to even listen the preview.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming.
What's your name? Oh shit, I forgot. I was placeholder.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Now I know what name I will actually use. So basically, golden saint pieces are medium armor, if I recall correctly. So we will be using medium armor on this run. I don't know if I'm gonna use plates, axes, longsword. I have no idea at this point.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Orc? No, I already played at Orc. I played Orc so many times, actually. Redguard is easy to go for too. Imperial is the one I'm doing with my disease run. Nord? Britain is also an easy one to pick because of the magica. Maybe Hyel. Female Hyel. Yeah, male Hyel. Let's go with that. With medium armor and some other junk. Yeah, let's go with that.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and
The choice is yours. Build the force myself. Combat. Saint. Axis. Blunt weapon, I always do blunt weapon. Like, I love using blunt weapons in general. Medium armor stays. Block can stay. Alteration can stay. Axis, maybe. If I'm using 100 axis and medium, we're using block. I don't need block to be up here, do I? I can block here, and I can have another spell school. Mysticism for sure. Go like this. Mysticism and restoration. We said block was gonna go over here. Strength and endurance. Combat. Block blunt. I will put put destruction here. Some sort of spell sword of sorts here. Mysticism, alteration, medium armor, block. Enchant can stay here, that's fine. Athletics can stay here, that's fine. Armor. Block. Armor is. Yeah, that should be fine. Boom.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
So, Lady's always a pretty easy pick, to be quite fair. Lord is deadly. Mage is 05. Shadow, Steed. Warrior is... It's always hard to pick like a bird sign when you're trying to visualize how you're going to play a character. Because Atronach is really good, granted. Like I get the spell absorption, the 2.5 times intelligence, and the stunted magic really is not much of a big deal. And then you have the lady, which gives me the endurance and the... I'd go Atronach. I'm a boring old man when it comes to this.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
I'm a very, very old man with a much boring situation here. Endurance. Because I'm looking for golden saint pieces, so makes sense, right? We got some endurance, we got some strength, intelligence, and we got 2.5. No, 2.5. No, I have like 3 times. No, I'll check in a minute.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
As usual, boring people do boring things.
You take me
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celasgravius.
Can I quick save now? No, I can't. As usual, we got other things that need to be stolen. So we'll leave the platter here for a minute. Check what is in the barrel. Yeah, take all. I don't think there's anything else that is expensive
Your papers,
here.
please.
We're gonna do this. Grab these.
You've stolen for the last time.
Thank you very much. Grab that. Now we can steal everything from the other room, no problem. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Grab that. So what spells do I have available? Detect creature, fire bite, hard kill. Yeah, I have pretty good spells to begin with. I did pick alteration, right? Alteration, restoration, and mysticism. So navigating around is gonna be not a big problem. Also, opening things with open spells are not gonna be much of a problem either. We'll drop down here, drop down here. Look, everything. I think we are good to go. We'll get a bunch of pieces of equipment from the warehouse. Yuris, yeah. Caius Cosades, Impalmora, Silk Strider, blah blah blah. Off we go. Perfect. Save game. Say yeah. 1. No, it identifies. Say yeah. 2. We should be in good shape. Okay. First things first, Fargoth. Here's your ring. There I have it. Now Ariel has way better disposition, so we can sell a lot of junk at him.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Wait 1 hour. Parte. Sell the dagger, the plane, the master. Number platter, I could sell it here if I want to, but I think I can fetch a better price somewhere else. I'll keep the soul gems. Basket, these. Directions, I don't need them. The note to his card, I don't need it. Firmament, I don't need it. I don't need that. Not that. Okay. I think I can squeeze a bit more money. There you go.
I'm waiting.
Oh, Nucius Bucius, yeah, little advice. Nucius Bundus, yeah. That will be an important quest that I will have to go through with. Warehouse key. Oh, the guard is already here. We have to wait a little bit and wait for the guard to just come and go. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Unless the guard got stuck. Yeah, that can happen. We'll have to wait 1 hour. Where is the card? Oh, he's up there. He's stuck up there, which is very convenient. I'm also stuck on the basket now. Come on. A bunch of moon sugar. Oh, he unstuck himself. Okay. You can go up. Okay, we're good. Bunch of salt rice, some light armor, some more ingredients. In short, we found literally nothing worth of medium armor. We found a lot of other pieces of armor, but not medium. Gotta get as much money as we can get. I think we didn't even find like an axe. We have to probably go and grab the magical axe that is on the stump. We wait 1 hour. Here. Alright, yeah, because I have moon sugar. 2 pieces of moon sugar. Barter. See if we can squeeze this amount of money out of him. Yeah, there we go. One sugar.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Go and talk to his Scarf Blackfoot. Find Fargot's hiding place. Another quest to get some more money. Let's finish looting the warehouse to see if we can find some more interesting gear.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Otherwise, we'll have to just probably go into some store later on and buy a decent axe. Pum, ba-dum, pum. Ba-dum, pum. Oh, we found some medium armor. And some more moon sugar too. Skooma, some pillows. Scuttle. Arrows. Well, the good news is that we found some armor. Not the best, but something. Hello, guard. Goodbye, guard. Didn't see Jack. We'll buy a cheap... No, actually, would not buy anything. Like I said, I was going to loot
Go ahead.
the magical axe that is over there. In the stump near the lighthouse. Went 1 hour. So I have all my stamina back. Alright. I keep forgetting moon sugar. Did I pick up the other moon sugar that I had? Yeah. I have a lot of money on drugs, but so oh, that's a lot of money. Crash fiber, red lichen. I wonder if I can squeeze 40. No, he hasn't like 40 or 38. He did like 38.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no.
How much carry weight I have available? Almost half. So let's do the usual whatchamacallit. The taxpayer quest in Seyranin. That always needs quite a hefty amount of money. And the axe that I was talking about is the one that is on a tree stump nearby. It's over this rock. If I can get over there. That this rock over here is a magical two-handed axe. Just need to get over it. And if I'm able to actually get up there, otherwise I will have to use the lighthouse to make the jump. In the meantime, I'll have hard heal ready to go. So I have acrobatics 5. What is my speed sitting at? 30. Yeah, I'm gonna be really slow. Really slow. I have to rely on potions for a little bit until I find something that will give me some good regeneration. Maybe. Let's use this. There we go. 1 to 32 shard axe on chop. 0 to 7 cross damage on touch on 10 charge, which is not like really important. This means that it's a magical axe. It's not a normal weapon, which means also that I can hit Daedric enemies and ghosts and everything like that is resistant to normal weapons. So that to me is quite important. It will do until I find something like a silver axe or something better that is one-handed. But it will do. So now we can head over to the northeast and find the corpse of the taxpayer. Welcome to... That was my kill. Bastard. I'm gonna be with no fatigue. What is my axe kill at 35? It's weird that mysticism restoration are not part of the core Altmer setup. I guess destruction is one of those. Destruction, enchanting, alchemy. The start usually is very slow, so we'll have to very slowly itch towards everything that we need to do. There's the money, there's the taxpayer record. It doesn't help that I don't have enough agility. I have like what, 40 agility? Yeah, that's relatively low. It's not the lowest, but it's pretty low. So we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's inform the Seydanin census and excise officer about the recent happenings. Lie to them that there was no money in the corpse. Find the person that was the culprit on this incident and clip him in half. And then continue. I'm gonna be jumping a lot, by the way, so I can actually have a 5 multiplier on my strength. Hello. Pursues, didn't find anything on him. I think that actually removes the quest from my quest log, right? No, it doesn't. But you have to figure out at this point who did what. And if you have the tax record, you will just start asking everybody about it. It's almost nighttime, by the way, so that means I can just naturally go up onto the lighthouse and get what I need. Wait 1 hour. Talk to this guy. Nope. He will grow aggressive. Come. There you go. Excellent. So that's one thing down.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I'm getting a lot of acrobatics level ups. That's bizarre. Also, I did find a shield, but I ended up selling it because it was a heavy shield, not a light shield. Not a light shield. Not a medium shield. Also, gliding everywhere. There we go. Stop that murder. Got 500 gold pieces. That puts me on 1,626. I think now I can just go up on the lighthouse and wait for Fargo to do his thing. I mean, I should put Mercantile on one of my major skills, whatever. Guess I will just end up training it by paying, because I will have a substantial amount of money. But we also have this book, which is a very expensive one. And here, and nothing here. Perfect. And now we wait. I'm gonna keep an eye out and see if Fargo is gonna start crawling around. Right now I don't see him anywhere. So he's probably not on his script. Yeah, we'll have to probably wait like an hour or so. Oh, no. Is he? No. Somebody else. Wait 1 hour. He'll come out and come back in. There he is. There's a little rat. That's how you can tell he's on going to his little hideout when he's crouched and walking like that. Now you have to just wait until he reaches the little bog in the middle of the houses with the hideout out shrunk. It's a way to teach the player that some events happen on a certain time of the day. Seyradin is a really good introduction town. Or introductory town. As usual, we'll join the mage skill and the fighter skill, then get their little stash of potions. Don't mind if Fargos. You can actually talk to him. He's like, what is it? Are you following me? Leave me alone.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Let's hear it.
Let's be a good sport and hand in their share of the money. There we go. So we can come out with 1,700 gold. Or without turning that in, we can come out with almost 2,000 raw gold. And I still have a couple more things to sell. First things first, we'll do our our usual pilgrimage. Word. Our usual stop. There we go. To the ancestral tomb right around here. It has a little useful artifact that we'll have much use of. Also, yeah, I have 3.5 times my intelligence in Magicka. Also, it's not like I haven't been playing Morrowind during the time I have been streaming. I have been playing on the Elder Scrolls multiplayer server. I think it's called like Neverwinter Prophecies or something like that. I've been playing on that server for a while, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty nice. The journal actually has some usage, so it's a nice interpretation of what Morrowind should be in a multiplayer setting, and it kind of works. Eventually, I'm gonna land a hit. With 30 skill axe and 40 agility, you're gonna land something. But I have like no fatigue. But I think that I will eventually sort through, not much of a problem. But yeah, playing Neverwinter Prophecies has been fun. What they do on the server is basically change a lot of how racials and birth signs work, on top of having specialized areas with monsters that are stronger than average but also respond really quickly. They have their sort of crafting system as well, being able to smith armor pieces ranging from kiting to like Daedric if you have the right materials. You can fish, you can do tailoring, you can scrap pieces of cloth to get tailoring materials. It's an interesting place. They also have their unique server side items, and also what does they have that I wanted to mention? Oh yeah, they have their own seasonal event as well. There you go. Oh, it's a common archer. I'm glad that I'm able to actually survive that. Perfect. And this guy had nothing here, only iron arrows. Let's take them. They will serve for something. Usually this artifact goes quite well with me. 270 Magicka. So now we have to check on the smuggler's hideout that is near the Silt Strider. Talk to the Silt Strider about Vultus Nucius. Give him some cash. And then off we go to Valmona and get some more money out of that. By selling the skooma and the moon sugar. I will probably have like 30 pieces of moon sugar, so Rabir and Ajara over there are gonna give me good returns for all the drugs. Okay, off we go. I'll also wait before going in so I have all my fatigue back up. So there are some chances that a Dark Protocol Assassin will actually attack me. Oh, no Dark Protocol Assassin, that's pretty good. It's hard save as well. Hello, friend.
Now you die! Now you die!
This is a slave key, right? Or a slave key? Yeah, we'll rescue those guys. Just go and get these guys over here. Free them up. Go free. Unlock. Did I just actually use my numbers here? Oh, I can. Okay, yeah, it's convenient.
Blessed we are.
Good friend. This is an honor.
And now we'll take this slow. Slow and steady. Okay, and now he will try to do his fire bite. Oh, I absorbed it. Double absorb was actually very, very lucky. I don't get that lucky with my absorb. This woman I can wait out the throwing star out. Ow. Ow. Stupid. There you go. Cutting throwing star. Yeah, that's pretty lame. Okay. We got things to grab here. Steel spear. Yeah, let's pick up as much junk as we can get. 6 more moon sugar. 4 more moon sugar, another oddities. Expensive skirt, sure, why not? Skooma. Yeah, I think we are quite decently stacked. Oh god. That's a mace. Looks like from that nothing else. Iron greaves, that's pretty heavy. So I'm coming out of Seranin with almost 18,000 gold. No, 18,000 gold. 1,800 gold. It will be less because I have to give Butsius Nusius some money. But I still have the Limeware Platter and I have a metric aston of moon sugar and skooma to sell off. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. So as I said, I was going to talk to the Silt Strider. And we'll just do some buying and selling. Hello, Bodusius Nusius. I think he's happy here in Morrowind. So we can just go down here and give him some money so he can move on. Hello. I'm happy here. In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, I would be an expo to Narcissia. Here you go. And we get his cursed ring. I'll head straight to Evoncard and grab the next boat out of here. That's the fastest way off this island. Think again. I hope your luck here is better than it was for mine. I think he actually does show up on Evoncard because on Tamriel Rebuilt they actually did their best to give this guy some proper closure rather than just give him 100 gold and getting a pretty mediocre ring. The 45 athletics for like 5 points for 1 minute. But you take 10 points of damage. We got a lot of selling to do over in Balmora, so we better get to it. Travel to Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
So misty. I'm trying to think where I should go for buying some nice medium armor. Like bomb mold could be good. I'm thinking more of the lines of getting the Imperial Dragon Scale armor as a in-between. A bit over here is gonna be very useful for selling all this stuff. Should I bribe him like twice? There we go. It's 200 gold. I think I'm close to like 500 or something. Should be able to give me 600. Yeah, there we go. Let's try instead of this skooma. This Mage's Guild, right? Yeah. Let's join the Mage's Guild. Grab some Magica potions. We can make some really, really mean money. But just going around all the houses of Balmora and selling off a lot of things. Ajira, here you go. I think I have this skooma over here. I have to squeeze a little bit more moon sugar. Perfect. We'll have to wait 24 hours here a little bit so their money's back.
Is unfamiliar.
Take that, and take that. And we can sell some other junk here. I think you can get me some 600, right? Yeah, there you go. Excellent. We still have a lot of things to sell.
Did you want something?
Oh, I forgot to give the
Anything now?
Procius Vilicius ring to the widow. Whatever, no big deal. Fighter skill will be able to give me some proper money for the weapon and armor that I have on me. Fighter skill over here. Join. Sign up. Rest 1 hour. Talk to you. Barter. Spark sword. Spear. The fur hat. Shoulders. Should they do like that? Yeah. I think you can scout me for this amount of money, right? Appeal. What do you have available? Notch leather. Nordic fur. Yeah, light and heavy. That's about it. Okay. We're sitting at what? 3,000? 3,696. And we still have a couple more things to sell. Also the lumber platter as well. That's loud. That's really loud. But we got this to sell. We'll keep that. Let's sell the tax records as well. There you go. Outfitter. I think the pawnbroker over here will sell. Will not sell. Will buy the lumber platter, no problem. Wait 1 hour so I have all my fatigue back. Barter. Yeah, lumber platter. Extravagant shoes and these. Yeah, I'll sell the ring. Whatever. The spoon, the pitcher, these. And it will give me this amount of money. Thank you very much. Oh, the drop pieces are medium armor, but I already did one run with that sort of stuff. So I don't really need to do that. Do we have anything else that is worth selling out? Not really. Okay. I think I'll go to Kai's house first, and then we can just go to the mainland and buy medium armor. Either in Narcissus or one of the bigger towns. Oh, the rain went away. Nice. Let's also fetch the 200 gold that we can get from Caius. Hello Caius, how you doing? Yes, yes. Orders. Give me 200 gold, thank you very much. 4,451 gold from the very start. And people are dedicated, they can just go in here, for example, and get this sort of white woe and loot other houses for other valuables. I need to start spending on spells before I forget about it. I need Mark Recall, Civil Intervention, and Divine Intervention. I need those spells. Because those are really, really important to me. Mobility is king in this game. And if you're able to just teleport everywhere and avoid the danger, then you would be in good shape. So we'll have to make a stop at Sadrith Mora, if I remember correctly, for Divine Intervention. We'll wait 1 hour so that they don't overcharge me. Spells. Recall. CV Intervention. And I think the rest are really not necessary. Actually, cure common disease is pretty good. It will completely just negate the need of having cure common disease potions on me the entire time, if necessary. I believe Restore Strength is also sold in Sadrith Mora. I think it is. Let me look it up very, very quickly. USP Restore Attribute Morrowind. Spells. Restore Strength. Vivek Temple, Aldrul Temple, Ghost Gate, Molagmar, yeah, Sadrith Mora. Papa the Healer in Sadrith Mora. Oh, you can buy it on Pelagia too, in Port Pelagia. I wanted to swing around in Port Pelagia, but I don't think that's quite necessary. Am I missing anything to sell? No, not really. Okay, yeah. Yeah, next stop is Sadrith Mora. Get the things that I came for, and then on to the mainland.
The indignity of it all.
Travel to Sadrith Mora. Also gives me time to actually pick up more things here. Alright, do any of these guys sell...
Yes, sir?
Oh, I should check also if they're selling anything interesting. Not really. You sell spell. Do you sell soul trap? You do. Fantastic, thank you. Also, Unduce is open door. Yeah, this is also a really good spell. And Slowfall, too expensive. Detect enchantment could be cool.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Any one of these sell levitation by chance? Frenzy, feather, and some summons, and Vivek's keys. Will have to do. This will have to do. Imperial Shrine. I do believe this guy is the one that sells Divine Intervention, right? Yeah. Something I wanted to showcase. Let me tire myself. The reason why I'm always stopping before buying something. 84. So the more fatigued that I am, the higher they will charge me. Which is important to always have full fatigue before doing any sort of transaction. Well, it is that minimal on higher values. It's quite a difference. Right, and the healer in Sadrith Mora. Five, and we go on a run. Also, before anybody's asking what version of the game I'm playing in the original engine using the graphics extender.
Speak quickly.
Mainly because I like it to play this way, and because a lot of extra features that Tamriel Rebuilt adds to the game are not available on the open Morrowind engine. Mainly custom spells in general, which are, in my opinion, a pretty good and important thing of the experience of playing this game. Let's wait 1 hour. And this guy will have... Stamina is pretty good, but too expensive for me right now. Vivek's Mercy, no. Billot's Grace, no. Restore Strength. I will do. Holy Word is interesting. Energy Leech is also interesting too. I think it's the same amount. Oh, it should be fine. Okay. So we have to make our way to the mainland. And I think the best direct route to the mainland would be... I mean, I could just take a boat from here and it will just send me somewhere over here, but I'm gonna try and make a landing over here. All the Evoncar is over here and Balfell is over here. And most likely I will have some better equipment to buy in Balfell and whatchamacallit, Old Evonheart.
Say what you want.
Plus I wanted to swing by on Evonheart to see if Lucius Nucius is around there, so my best bet is to actually go into Vivek and do Divine Intervention from there, and it will just place me neatly at Evonheart. Unless by some magical reason Vivek's Divine Intervention lines got changed and I get sent to somewhere else in the mainland, which would be pretty catastrophic. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Go up.
There's someone watching me.
Wait 1 hour.
Oh, Outlander.
Travel
did you want
to
something?
Vivek. From Vivek, Divine Intervention. Into Evonheart. Let's join the Divine Cult as well. Yep. So now talking to altars is gonna be way cheaper. Which is rather convenient for me.
Yes?
Yes. Da-da-da-dum. One here. Nope. Yeah, we don't see our buddy Lucius Nucius anywhere here. And I think this guy sends me to Anvil, if I remember correctly. Old Evonheart or here. Oh, he has a topic for the guy. Apparently the Imperial Tutoran would be taking his business again. He took my year off to... Oh, let's go and find our lad. He had a topic about it, so...
What's this regarding?
Let's help him out to get over to Narcissus. Da-da-da. Do any of these people have any idea where the guy is? Military tactics of the new era.
You may speak.
Ba-da-da-da-da. I guess we'll probably find him in the inn, so let's make sure we get there. What are my multipliers right now? I'm gonna get a 5 multiplier on strength. That's actually pretty good.
Outland.
Oh, did I buy a levitation spell? No, I didn't. I should probably buy a jump or a levitation spell at some point. Customs and contraband warehouse. Where is Jade's house? Yes, that's an inn. So, oh. So we'll have probably some luck here to find. Oh, it's a trade house. There you are, buddy.
What was that?
Oh, hello there. Fancy see you here, but I don't think I should run into old ones. Did you? Yeah. I had a rough journey across the inner sea. Decided to stop here for a drink. Ended up playing dice with that Alomon Giuseppe fellow downstairs. Good conversation, is better player. Lost all the coin I had left. Say, help me out before. Can you talk to him? Get my money back? He looks well off enough. I'm sure he doesn't need a few more coins to get off. Or maybe you can convince the barkeeper to let me work for some coin. Sure. I guess earning some nice cash would be good. Sifire and Irving don't seem too keen on helping me out. Maybe you have better luck with them. Okay.
I will
Greetings,
listen,
Outlander.
but make it quick.
Let's get you a new outfit, shall we?
Lucius Nucius. He wants to work. Talk to Irving downstairs. He runs the kitchen. Okay.
No chance. None.
Emergency Guardian random. Nobody strolled into town and threw away his money. Him gambling away his money doesn't inspire or transporting it. That's it. Sure. Alamon Giuseppe. The retired gentleman. Tell me, you can set up a wager of your own. You can place out for you dependable. You look the dependable type high elf. How about this? I'm not using your tricks. But you owe me a little favor. Okay. We need to play dice based of 3 rounds. He rolled a 3 and a 4. 2 and a 4. 4 and a 5. 1 and 4, yeah. My luck is rotten. We want to enjoy the fruits of his labor work for the brave souls that dedicated their lives to upholding the law. Local law enforcement is entering here. Take this bottle to Jama, go to the customs warehouse, and offer it to Ugra Brasu at the guards are stationed there. Okay. Seems I'll have to do some extra things. They lose like 200 gold, but no biggie. Also, I'm willing to bet that these little drinks are not what they seem to be. Sujama. Oh, I'll probably have to butter the map a little bit. Absolutely not, that would get in trouble.
I haven't got all day, you know.
That's a lot of contraband, actually. Jesus. 100 lock and trap? That actually is curious. Sleep 1 hour here. Throw a little bit of cash. There you go. From a serious friend, how could I say no? There you go. Thanks again. Okay, what? Sujama. There you go. Or no. I guess I have to be on 60 disposition. $70 disposition? $80 disposition. Okay, well, it seems that this guy didn't want the Sujama. Sujama. I can save when my shift is over. Offers the Jama server in class. Oh, I guess like that guy doesn't take it at all, huh? Alright. Well, I did as I was told. I couldn't give it to everybody. That should be fine. So let's see if I can convince this guy by giving him like 10 gold pieces
Welcome, Outlander.
at a time.
My freshest ingredients await you.
The answer is probably no. There you go. Here's the gold. Yeah. Probably spent way more gold at bribing people than getting the stuff back. For the money from, yeah, the gambler. Should be enough to travel to Almastir at the very least. Yeah, I will meet him on Almastir. So what do you have? Appeal. Althide, yeah, I did play with that. Chinquiras. Gorhide, I think I did use some Gorhide. Imperial Chain. That's a lot of Imperial Chain. Imperial Silver. I can probably find something more interesting than Imperial Chain. I'll however get rid of some Sujama. Gods and the Emperor as well. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of the robes as well that I have. There you go. And let's head over to...
Hail, friend. Can we do some business today?
Where we can head to. You're not strong enough. Has battled many mounted sieges and 7 times your size. Partner with little people as I say will only need on a dumber in the far corner. It will be better training partner than you. Mildesi Auradas.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Training. Oh, she offers training on Longblade, Athletics, and Block. Okay. So you got 2 options when it comes to proper stores. Either going to Old Ebonheart or going to Balfell. Now probably Old Ebonheart I'm gonna find more Imperial based armor. We'll just do some window shopping here and there and see what we can find. Travel to... No, Balfell, Balfoyen, right. Guess we're going for Balfoyen. Since we are in the neighborhood, might as well.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Dun, 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 dun. I do believe the armor is over this way. There's also a general trader here too. The armor I believe is here or it's over there. Outfitter.
You have questions?
Ratcatcher. No. I believe this is also an outfitter, right? Yeah, close here. Alchemist. There's a fighter's guild here. Maybe I can be lucky and find interesting gear. It's also a supply chest, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. This will do. Yeah, there's an armor over here. Okay. So what do you have in appeal? Absolutely nothing. Okay, weapons. Long hammer. Know what I'm looking for. Iron axe. No. This is not at all pretty garbage. She has a lot of money though, but what she's selling is not worth my time. Eyes closed. Trainers. Hello. Because you're gonna be stuck there for a little bit, huh? You sell stuff? No, just a trainer. Nothing up here. Okay. Let's skedaddle out of here. The Mages Guild. Just to be sure. Just gonna poke around here and see if there's any sort of banner for armors, smiths, or smithies in general, but I don't think there's any. There's the Mages Guild. I believe this is like a bar or something? Trader. Maybe we can find some interesting medium armor here. Silver Viper Axe is not bad. Not bad at all. A cane, yeah. No, nothing of interest here. Spiked iron helmet, yeah. Bone mold shield. Exquisite rings and expensive shoes. Bit of tower shield, yeah, nothing too impressive. Dust to mountains. Okay, to Valpoian. I think this is actually a very important thing to have. There you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay. Imperial commissions, pawnbroker, trader, bookseller. Brockton weaponsmith at 12. Anything else that might be of importance here? 17, which is here. Clothier, 23 smith. Okay, so 23 and 12. 23. So the smith is over here. And there's a weaponsmith at 12 over on the other side. Okay. There's a reason why I like Tamriel Rebuilt, and the guides to the towns is one of the big reasons why I like them. Just giving you like an overview of the entire town and giving you the important places to go. There's also this person, it's also a little smithy. Nordic iron boots. Alright, yeah, medium armor can use Nordic ring, and Nordic ring mails are pretty busted, but they don't have much durability. But I don't get why Nordic iron boots have so low durability. Ward pick. That could be interesting. Might be the piece of equipment that I was looking for. That looks really good. Oh, so this is the smith. Okay, yeah, that's not what I was looking for. Let's go to the weaponsmith. Probably we'll find something interesting at the weaponsmith too. This at least will allow me to fight with a shield. Maybe we'll be able to scrounge some decent axe from somewhere. Granted, it's not an upgrade. If anything, it's a massive downgrade, but I can swing that fast. He's a trader, right? Yeah. What do you have? Weapons, canes, hose, iron, yeah. Shovel. Trowel. Okay. Appeal. Gorhide. Gorhide might be interesting. I'll hold off on it. It's cheap though, but it's... I mean, could be better than nothing. Armor rating of 9. I'll hold off a little bit.
Do I care?
You know, the demo card I will make like the final preparations for doing some purchases here and there. There's one more tier that I can go up, so I should probably head over this way. There's the armor smith. No, armor smith. The weapon smith.
How are you today?
I think that's an enchanter. Swing by the enchanter. The enchanter tells me that it might be worth my time. Selling a Grand Soul Gem empty. Okay. Weapons. Peacemaker. If I was using blunt weapons, the Peacemaker would be a really, really good purchase. 75 gold for a cast on strike, paralysis 10 seconds on touch is insane. Really, really good. Arrow of the Watchman. Yeah, nothing too interesting. Storm Helmet. Blessed Shield. Resist Paralysis Pants. Yeah, not a big deal. Resist Paralysis Shoes. Yeah, not quite a big deal either. Okay, Weaponsmith. Give me something worth my time. It's a fine... He's selling actually some interesting pieces of equipment too. Like this helmet already calls on me. And so it's a fine weaponsmith that he's selling a nice set of armor. Of course, draw stuff is really good. Like it's really, really good. Heavy kiting, Hellguard shield, niche. And Shipal Array, piece of equipment too. Like the entire full set of the Shipal Array. I'm gonna buy the Nati Sanma's Bone Mold helmet. He sells ebony boots too, Jesus. Yeah, I'll buy that helmet alone. I think that should be more than enough. Love it. I'll give him the Imperial helmet that I have. Instead it's port 17. There you go. This thing looks bulky. Very, very bulky. Maybe with some luck this boat in Balfoyen will give me to Old Ebonheart. And we can shop over there for a little while. Ideally, I'm looking for a pretty decent, unique medium shield. And same for the other pieces of armor. Bam, bam. With a war pipe that I have. So I roughly know where some of the golden zinc pieces are. At least a few. But I don't think like a lot of them are actually documented on their location in the wiki. All the one card. There we go.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
And worst case scenario, I can just go and check around in the Cyril lands, because I also have both Skyrim Home of the North and Province Cyril. So as usual, our best bet is to find a trader and buy the guides to the place. I think this is a trader outfitter.
If there's a barrel at the bottom of the barrel, that's where you'll find it.
Okay. This is a bakery, if I remember correctly. Clothier. Pawn. Okay. Do you... What do you sell first in terms of appeal? All this vanilla stuff that I don't really care about. Imperial Dragon Scale usually is a pretty good pickup. By chance, do you sell Guide to the Place? Not really. Oh, we can move on to... Oh, I should check weapons just in case. Steel axe. Oh, we can move on. On to the next. Quality wares, yeah, could be good. Weapons, nothing interesting. Appeal, nothing interesting, just a bunch of clothes. Just a bunch of books. Silver candlestick, but aside from that, nothing too important, it seems. On to the next. Brick mason, yeah, we're not gonna find anything. Weaponsmith. What do you have? Weaponsmith. Orcish battle axe, that's actually pretty good. Silver war axe, yeah, these are really good pickup. And a broken silver mace. Imperial war axe too. Yeah, we'll use the Imperial War Axe. It's heavy as hell though, Jesus. That will be a really good weapon to use for a time. That looks sweet. Woodworker, we're not gonna find anything interesting. Mystical Emporium. What do you have? Spark Blade, some feather, invisibility scroll, and a lot of drinks. Even the Book of Nordic Proverbs. Blank scrolls, yeah, that's actually pretty important. Is he the... yeah, I guess he is the merchant. Told Tales. Oh. There could be a chance that he sells the guide to the place. A biography of Ancolius Lim, a history of Almalexia, some sermons of Vivek. Guide to Oldemon. There we go. Beautiful. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Redguard goods would be a good stop by at number 8. There's also more numbers here, no? Yeah. Fighters Guild. Not interesting. Yela Free Bears exotic weapons at 10. 10. 14. 8. 8, 10, 14. 24. What else we have? 36. We already checked 40 and 41. Let's see, 36 and... yeah, 36 over here. I checked 40. Did I check 28? Yeah. So 36 and around this area I should check too. Hostile Standards Mercy. Enchanter. Armorer. The Perfect Quarrel. Oh, this person sets a lot of bows, right? Yeah. Bows and crossbows. If I was doing a marksman build, this place would be heaven. There's a lot of really good archery and throwing weapon stores in Tamriel Rebuilt. Just out of principle, I've checked enchanters too. They can have some interesting pieces of equipment. Staff of Hunger. The Horny Fist gloves, yeah. Restoration shirt. Rolled paper. Redemption Volume 1 and Volume 2. Another Ebola. Does he have Redemption like out in the open so I can read them, or... I guess she doesn't. Well, we'll figure it out some other time. Armor. Okay, brother. Give me something interesting. Just bone mold. Althide and some bone mold. Since I'll have to actually make my way to Narcissus to buy some decent enough armor. Wavery, elixirs. And down over that way, there's not much. We'll have to go into the other direction then. I think what I mainly look forward to when it comes to these expansion mods is the new pieces of equipment that they end up adding. Like if they ended up adding a lot of Imperial armor and weapons, or Nordic armor and weapons, or some tribal stuff, a lot of other things. I really look forward to that. That break the monotony of using the same stuff. Like, I like the look of these glass mace, for example, or the short sword, or the spear. This is a vanilla war axe, for example. But the Tiger's Roar, this looks sick, and I think it's in one of the cushions around here. Aside from that, there's not much that I'm interested in. The Nordic War Axe, actually, that is actually really good. 2 to 23. And it's actually, yeah, that's solid. I'll stick to the Imperial War Axe though. Where's Tiger's Roar? I think it was... oh, it's back there. Oh, that's the gold dagger. Where's that?
Let us do some business today.
Oh, there it is. There's Tiger's Roar. That's a really good looking long blade. It's a custom use though, but it's a good crowd control weapon.
He should be here by now.
Glass katana too. That's a nice amount of weapons. Is that a huntsman crossbow? Yeah.
The Nine and the Empire. The Nine and the Empire.
Good stuff. Bitterwind's Home. The Barristers. Taylor. Redguard Goods. Okay, don't disappoint me. The Fabled Shield of Mat Hosa Gaze. What is that? Well, from all door in Al-Akir, the Deceptive Hammerfell, the shield is a beautiful thing to look at, but it holds a dark secret. The soul of the a Mad Hosa. A vile serpentine sorceress with bigger visage would turn men into sun. So, yeah, Medusa. Okay. What strange property Matzo may have, but I would avoid looking directly at the shield for too long.
Anything I can do for you?
Where is the shield? It's medium armor too. Oh, you cannot be serious. Now I have to find the shield. Damn it. We found a little snag in our plan. Red guard, long steel broadsword, rapiers, sabers, and silver stuff. Maybe I'm blind and I'm not seeing the shield. I thought it would be like displayed prominently somewhere.
Can't you be quiet?
Okay, my bad. Rapier, short bow. Oh, maybe it's locked up somewhere. Either up here or up here. We'll figure it out. Am I sneaky here? Yeah, I'm sneaky here. Don't mind if I do. The real meaning of life. That's a long book. So to tune your home. The buying game. Oh, these are skill books. Well, this gave us some information that the shield is not over here. It's right over this trap hole. Oh, that guy is looking straight at me.
Keep walking. I've got a few minutes if you need something.
We'll have to find some telekinesis in order to achieve what we want to achieve. Okay, woman with the rare goods. Tell me, has imported varieties from other provinces. Or is the largest imperial port in Morrowind, with its inhabitants being mostly settlers, traders, or diplomats from Cyril or other provinces. So naturally, there's both a great supply as well as demand for goods from every corner of the Empire. Wines of all the way from High Rock to Colovia, weapons and armor from Haverfell and the Heartland Cyril, clothes and jewels from Skyrim, Nivene, and the Khajiit kingdoms. Yeah, indeed, goods are everyday items elsewhere and seen treasures in this land. Okay. She sells adamantium pieces. Okay. That's pretty cool. Imperial silver, dragon scale, Redguard axe sword. Yeah, but I wish it was an axe. Where is it? I'll have to look at it. Appeal. Nothing interesting in terms of medium, huh? Is the axe sword in this general area? Jesus Christ, that looks horrifying. 1 to 30 on a long blade.
Has no time for you.
In 110 drakes to buy it. So in short, we'll have to probably keep going down the river. I believe Fighter's Guild is somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. I believe the merchant for the Fighters Guild. I'm gonna borrow some potions. Is on the basement, if I remember correctly. These guys are sparring each other. Yep, there she is.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
What do you have? Kaguri hide. Nordic ring mail. Yeah, I do believe I established that Nordic ring mail is busted. It's really, really good. Or it's Nordic really heavy ring mail. I can't remember which one it was. Silver battle axe. Yeah, this is actually pretty strong too. Oh, down the river we go.
I'm not giving up that easily.
Mainly because we'll actually encounter our buddy Bodusius Nucius on the way, so... Before I do that, I'm gonna visit the Mages Guild and see if any of them sell a telekinesis, or check one of these alchemists. Maybe one of these guys sell a telekinesis potion. Intellect, but not telekinesis. Okay. Not you. Not you. Fine arts. Not you. Mage's Guild is over here. I believe you sell offensive spells. Yeah, destruction and conjuration. Summon Bermai. This is unique for not playing in open Morrowind. Same with this one. Vivek's Wrath. Yeah, none of these really speak to me. Basement.
Yes.
Oh, she's an enchanter, so she might have Lock Splitter Scroll. I cannot really pass by on this one. Lock Splitter Scrolls will allow me to actually bypass some nasty lock that I cannot open at this point in time. Frost Atron. For a moment, I thought I saw Frost Monarch, which is a completely different thing. And is a few more times scarier than an Atronarch.
Welcome, friend.
Spells. Oh, telekinesis. Bingo. Sanctuary, Great Levitate. Banish Daedra. Yeah, these are expensive for now. Oh, you sell some other stuff too. What do you sell? Scrolls. Grand Soul Gem. Okay, we can keep moving. And the supplies. Grab these two. There you go. So we got a telekinesis spell. We should be fine then. Back to the Hammerfall imports.
So I said, where's the money in that?
Telekinesis. Would it allow me to work with this here? I should probably wait 1 hour so that my fatigue is all restored. There we go. Oh, transition doors. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, shield is not here. I thought he would carry it for display. At least it's behind the counter.
Can't you be quiet?
Nope.
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, there it is. Dirt. Okay. Good going, me. I could just telekinesis and steal it from here. But that ain't right. That ain't right. We can acquire it legally or acquire something interesting. It's a nice shield though, but we'll continue our journey downwards into Almastir. I do believe Almastir has a lot of good merchants that we can just browse around and buy their stuff. I mean, the endpoint usually is Narcissus. Narcissus just has everything, so getting ourselves equipped to the eyeballs is not gonna be hard in that place. As usual, something that can happen when you're moving cells is that you can just get knocked down. How am I gonna get up? I think there's a little ramp. Yeah, over there. Pam, 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 pam.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
Travel to Almastir. There's so many destinations that this woman can send you to. Okay, so first things first is find our buddy Boducius Nucius. And most likely he's in a bar or some sort of place. Some city place. Pawnbroker. What do you have, Pawnbroker? Dormant Throwing Star, Junk Mace, Dormant Spear, Dormant Club. The Junk Mace looks sick. 5 to 15 on a 2500 durability. Colovian Fur, Dwemer. Alright, the Dwemer scrap stuff is medium. That might be a good thing to wear. Granted, it's gonna fold over in an instant, but it's an interesting piece of equipment to wear. And of course the cards thing. I never got around doing the cards thing. I should probably get around doing that on this playthrough. Pawnbroker does not have much. Fighters Guild. Infirmary of St. Mary's. Oh, that's Boducius Nucius. I can always find this guy. And guess what? Misfortune befell on your friend Boducius Nucius. Some bastards in the underworks robbed me and the subordinates believed that. Okay, what happened to you? That's me. Met this gal in the limping script called Lanette. Seems to be a rough sort, but friendly enough. When she said I could bunk with her, her friend sounded the underworlds. I'm trying to be smart and not spend too many drakes, so saving on lodging seemed like a good idea. Jumped me and took my gold and my shoes. Yeah, I'll look for them. Where's the underworks? I think the underworks are inside, so we'll have to head inside after I'm done looking around a little bit. Oh! Trader. Traders usually means guides to the places. Do you have a guide to the place? No, you don't. Setting bone mold and draw as well. Silver Piper Axe. Yeah, no guide to Almastir. Okay, keep moving. I know the smithy here is actually pretty good on the stuff that he sells. So this guy sells draw boots, greaves, two types of helmets. Bracers and spolders, yeah. He's only missing the chest that you can probably find somewhere else, and he sells the shield too. Is huge. And they draw war axe too, which is also pretty good. Cutting crossbow. Cowrie hide shield. Yeah, no, nothing too great. But if I have a lot of money, I did do a medium playthrough and I grabbed all these bomb mod stuff, draw stuff, and they're pretty potent. So Limping Screw. Oh, you sell books. Ah. They give it to you for free. God, this... Oh, Lord, this one is more detailed than I expected it to be, huh? Trader, pawnbroker, fighter skill, limping scribe is at 9. Contraband warehouse, which is 21. Ordinator barracks. It's a trader inside at 36, maybe? Or no? I guess the 37 is the main temple, right? Yeah, the office intercession. 36. Where would you be? Inside the canal works. Okay. Let's ask about Lynette in this place. Maybe they will give me some information. Game of 36, yeah, that's how you lose money. Into the sewers. How far am I from my level up? Pretty far because I haven't got into combat at all. Canal works. So you said on the canal works at, right? Canal works 36. Yeah. So if I enter, which way am I? I'm entering this way. Yeah. Fletcher. So on the other side of this area, I should be able to find a trader. It's another bookseller. This guy sells a lot of slaves. There you are. Yeah, don't you guys hate it when you just are skipping around in an area and then just click through the universe? Yeah, something happens when you are moving from cell to cell and the game is like, nope, you're moving way too fast. Trader. Okay, don't disappoint me. Give me something interesting. Bone mold. I'm not even finding like a cheap medium shield. I think the only medium shield that I found was the draw shield, which is expensive as hell. Guess I'll have to pillage the stuff from the corpses of the enemies on the sewers. See what spells I have available to me. Firebite. Yeah, that's my only offensive spell, huh? Guess I'll have to play defensively. It goes to the underworks. The Ordinator just staring down at me. Well, time to do some cleanup here. Nothing here. Slow and methodical approach. I think we might have found our friends over on the other side of this thing. Moon sugar. Skooma. I think the sad part about this is that I have medium armor in all my places. So I have a very high chance of just leveling up unarmored. What do we have? Niche leather. Moon sugar. Oh, that's a lot of Cordovan, Jesus. Skooma. Moon sugar. Moon sugar, okay. Dwemer coins. More Dwemer coins. What do we have over here? Soul trap, money, kiting, an open scroll. Nice, okay. Yeah, just a little bit. Underworks higher.
See what you're made of.
Oh, brother.
Surrender now and I might let you live.
Okay, yeah, no, we'll have to do this in a more methodical approach. I was expecting them not to do that much damage. Then again, I'm quite defenseless. I don't have a shield. I'm using like 2 pieces of medium armor. I may have something that might help in this situation. Either a scroll or some spell. Not too worried. The answer is negatory on both departments. Because I'll have to fire bite.
This is pointless. Give in.
Uh-oh.
You're mine. You will die.
There's something about the spell that they're probably casting that doesn't give me much hope. I guess I'll use one of my restore magicka potions. I'll use 2. Jesus! What happened? I think one of them actually has like absorb health or something like that. One down, 2 to go. I'm not staying long enough to find out. One of them actually has absorb health on their weapon. That's what I'm deducing from the particle effects that I'm getting hit by. Almost done dealing with one of them. Almost done with 2 of them. Come on, come on. I took a nice beating there, Jesus. Come on, go through. There you go. We'll take 2 of these. Quick save rather quickly.
Here it comes.
Come on, go through. Rather shy on that restoration. Those horizontal blows do crazy damage. Whoa. Okay. Should be almost dead. Perfect. There you go. So this guy was the weakest one, that's for sure. This woman... not the best. And Lafayette over here. Spiked Iron. Steel Squall. Absorb agility, fortify attack, and restore fatigue. That's a neat weapon. Looks rather cool too. But the way it's a long blade, not an axe. Okay, what do we have here? Some more moon sugar. Hopefully I can give Steel Squall to our buddy Nucius. What else do we have here? Just a lot of contraband in general. Another open scroll, some more gold, some more moon sugar, another bottle of skooma. Domer scrap helmet. Oh, okay, yeah, don't mind. Don't mind if I do. Hell yeah. Anything else over here? Just in case. Checking if I missed anything, but seems I didn't. We'll rest a little bit here. And to get back up here, might as well I'm CV. Should put me all the way up to the top. There you go.
Slipped on Dre wax that one. Cracked his skull. Go ahead. Rumors flow from the House of Troubles.
Give me one moment. I realized that I have my headphones halfway around. Hey, Lucius, where are you?
Rumors flow from the House of Troubles. Follow them, and you will surely drown.
What happened to the body? Oh, god damn it. I guess I'll have to bribe an ordinator in order to know where my friend went. He was picked by some Indolil guards who garrison the northern lighthouse. Oh god, what did you get yourself into? The northern lighthouse 17, right? Yeah, have to cross the river.
Speak, traveler.
Drake and Dragon, citizen.
A Drake and Dragon indeed. This is the Northern Lighthouse. Oh. There you go. He was arrested for consorting with a wanted criminal. I know you, but this matter does not concern you. I mean, he might be probably downstairs, so let's go and check. Lucius, how are you doing? It's always Harley late, but this Illinois wants to ask him about her. Please, speak with the commander. Ilanet is super dead now. If I get robbed and this Illinois lock me up. If this is justice, I'm a war. Oh god.
Happy to help. What's your
This guy cannot catch a break. I still have his cursed ring, don't I? Yeah. Iran Turim Bone Mold Greaves. There's so many variations of bone mold pieces at this point. Here, 100 gold tells me that you're going to cooperate a little bit. Okay. 200 gold tells me that you're going to cooperate. It was reported to us that he kept company of the real guard Lanette. She's a wanted criminal, but evade our guard until he surrenders information. We have to bring her for justice and he will remain in custody. She leads a gang of ne'er-do-wells that recently established a base operations in Lamastyr. Copy, we can extract useful information of her weapons from producing I found her and kill Lanette in the underworks. Since you have Outlander, I recognize that Blade very well. I'll have this release. Keep Steel Squall. I have no need for it, and here's a little gold for the services to the house in drill. Okay. She released our body. Is he all the way downstairs? No, he's already out. Yeah, I guess I'm taking the shield as the collateral for all the trouble that she has caused me. That will do. I didn't find his shoes though.
Do you want something?
Whatever you want, within reason.
Let me go and find his shoes. It's the least I could do for him. MC will send me over here again.
How are you today? Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Speak, if you must.
Running with the assumption that those could be his shoes. Because those were the only common shoes that were around here. Empty vials. I mean, like another look around. Yeah, I guess those were probably his shoes. Resident healed. Recall.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Say what you want or go away.
What about the gang that robbed me? She's dead and she was in charge of the gang that robbed me. Serves her right then. Managed to find my money. About my shoes. My feet have started to itch. Are they actually there? Or I'm dumb enough that I'm unable to find them. I guess probably a little bit of both. When in doubt. I always look it up. Because I'm pretty sure this quest is in the USP. Oh. I didn't check this. Or didn't notice. I will scrounge some Guarhide. Give me just one moment. Build. There you go. Quests. Podonius Noxious, there we go. Podonius Noxious. Take the money and blade, yeah. They're outside the hideout. I found the common shoes, I didn't find them being named. This is another pair of shoes that I missed. I believe those were his shoes. They're just not named his shoes.
Time to talk? I've a few minutes.
Thank you. My shoes? Yeah, I found some shoes. Are they yours? Yeah. As again, I can resume my journey to Narcissus. I think I can get to Aldioval with the resources I have now. I might have to find some work from someone there to get to Narcissus though. Okay. I have to keep tracking him on the journey. So those were the shoes. That's what tripped me up. I thought it would be just a named pair of shoes rather than just common shoes. Not something like Gnosis' shoes. Maybe it could be like worn out shoes. I will keep heading southways then.
Speak, traveler.
Ald Yuval. Where on earth is Ald Yuval is the question. Destinations. Maybe in the Marvani crossing I can get to Ald Yuval. I can just make a beeline to Narcissus and find that stuff, but I believe for the sake of finding game? Alright, yeah, Marvani crossing is always a nightmare when it comes to loading. Ald Yuval. Yeah, Imrach and the Third River. Yeah. This is the only one that sends it to Imrach. Imrach is a pretty good place. It's a nice quest line. Not again. Othmura. I think Othmura can get me to Aldiuval then. Just hopping from place to place. Aldiuval, okay. I do believe there might be some interesting stuff being sold here. What do you have? Alright, yeah, Moonsugar, oops. Yeah, the Skooma and the Moonsugar would probably not fly with a lot of these traders. I should probably find a trader, a Khajiit, that will be able to buy the little contraband that I have on me. Shield, Bicol, MCV. Some greater soul gems. Aside from that, nothing too interesting. Let me go and pick up my little drugs.
Go ahead.
Outfitter. Oh, let's get to Aldiuval and see if we can find our buddy Bodusis. Travel to Aldiuval.
Excuse me, did you say something?
House law. Let's keep going and see if we can just spot him in the wild. Hopefully he didn't get jailed again. So far, nothing too bad. Guess he's not on the outside. I want to check the hotel.
What are you gawking at?
Way up here, maybe? It's all the way up to the tower. No, very hard. Very hard to find somebody from up there. It's a nice shield you have. What brings you to the Kagotel, or Kogotel rather? Fortress within a fortress. Kogotel is the last line of defense if all the other bulwarks have fallen to the enemy. We are well provisioned and a small band of fighters sourced in. One can hold back an army for months, if not years. The most famous Kogotels are the Star Seraph in Blackblight and the Scar in Alderun. Every major Redron fortification has a Kogotel. Okay. Interesting. So what he's telling me is that I'm gonna find our body in here. So this strikes me more as a Redron hideout than anything else. You're interesting though. And to hand an armor and acrobatics. Okay. I did level up a couple of skills. But not much. Is this a trade house? Abandoned barracks. There are enemies in here. Okay. I'll go and have a look-see after we find our body. Someone in particular. No. An abandoned building. This place looks really run down, huh? That's a Moraktong place too. Restaurant Council Hall. Bonesmith. Got me very interested. What do you sell, Bonesmith? Bone mold and raw. Okay, cool. Not too interested then. I mean, it's a pretty run down town, so I shouldn't be expecting that much. But that works in my favor. A little more combat doesn't hurt much. Excellent. Finally some proper combat. Dust beetles are not gonna pose much of a threat unless I'm outnumbered significantly. Thankfully they're pretty much split here. Isn't another one over here? I think there's one over there too. Yeah, I heard it just a few seconds ago. It seems that they were rats and they scared them off. I guess I'm gonna need the key from the woman outside.
My time is precious,
Hello.
so make it quick.
I'll help. Because they're all dead, I cannot move in. Okay. I wonder if there's a key. Otherwise, I'll just use open spell or my lockpick. I will just use my lockpick actually, so for the key. Lockpick. Let's get all my fatigue back, so my chance to lockpick increases. There we go. Killed all the beetles in the tavern.
Yes,
Boom.
Outlander?
Obviously, thank you. You helped me out. I start moving into the tavern soon enough. Stop by any time. Why don't you? It should be more than enough space for you to do inside. If you need a split press as well. Okay. As usual, I always welcome these little shites. Although I should have probably cut the expansion delay thingy. It's probably cheating because it's a lot of money that I get from selling all their materials. Hello, a sapphire and a jet. I have no idea what a jet is. Oh, like an actual drug. Okay, cool. Now we'll resume our look. Our search for our body Podosius.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Maybe he's on the poorer part of town.
Oh, not again.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
He doesn't seem to be around here. Wonder what troll he got himself into that he's not in Aldual. What a weird, weird thing. Let me verify this. Droru Hiran. The trader that appears near a cart. Okay. It's a Dunmer with a red shirt. Let's get back to proper Aldual and see if we can find him. It's not you. Down here.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along. Make it quick.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Nope. Water smart stuff. Don't care much about that. Where on earth is he? finding the person I'm looking for. It's turning to be more troublesome than I thought it would be. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Guess I'm gonna get my acrobatics up too while I'm looking around. Dropping Trendras, yeah, not the person I'm looking for. Maybe there's more to Alduval that I have not seen. Down over here. There's a node over here. What is your business here?
I'd make it quick.
Aggressive draw in these waters. Some opportunity will leave. Try everything short of copying into the water myself. It will swim away eventually. I haven't done anything yet, and deep in ages I'm starting to smell. I'll get rid of it, yeah. We got some more combat to do.
Damn foreigners.
Lianeles. You can hear the draw already. Wait 1 hour. Let's see if we can dance with that draw. There's one over there. I'm trying to find my way back up. Because coming down is not a problem. It's the way up that is the problem. And if I'm gonna find a very reliable way... Oh, it seems that we can go up and down through here. Fantastic. Okay. Wait 1 hour. There's the lad over there. Oh, it's unusually aggressive because he got skooma in him. Okay. That would explain a lot of things. He was high on drugs. And I have a feeling that that Nord may know more than he's letting out. Yeah, hello. You found skooma on it? Well, how's that about? Draw with a habit. That's what you get when all these skooma fiends stole their empty bottles into the lake, I swear. Oh, it's those damn Janata dogs dealing filth to the good folk who don't know any better. It makes me sick. Even the draw aren't immune. But you did as you said, and you killed the draw for me. And you found what you put in here, so here's a little extra. Got 100 gold. Take a dip once. I'm sure the water's clear. Okay. We need to level up. So any other skill up means losing some sort of multiplier. Plus I want to start getting my strength up and running. Bless you. Anything you have to say? No, not really. There's a rogue outpost, if I remember correctly, near this place that may have a lot of fighting. Oh, since the inn, or rather tavern, I can just break into the tavern and sleep for level up. Don't mind if I do. 5 strength, some endurance, some speed too. Some carry capacity helps quite a lot. Also makes me move a little bit faster. It's also hard to. I haven't had save for a while, haven't I? Yeah. So we're looking for a red shirt Dunmer that has a cart nearby. He might be further out. Or not. Or maybe yes. Let me check over here. Either over here or more over there. Oh, that place is a pretty dangerous place to be. I do remember a lot of quests happening around this area in a lot of Narcissus quest lines. We are back here, back in the slums. I'll check over the bridge just in case. Yeah, nothing here. Worrisome because I should probably have seen the guy. Like I would have expected the guy to be quite in the open, but I guess he's not. Hmm. Really is no to spot him. Like, I would have assumed that he would be right here on the main square of the town. Abandoned building. Well, let's explore the abandoned areas. I'm here from rather to renovate my family's ancestral manor. Okay. I hear rats. I'll check around and see if I can find more rats with ease. Extravagant shirt, extra expensive gloves. This is rat, yeah. This is cave rat. Oh. Okay. That's good to know that I can find these escape rats here. Muck. Do I hear any other rats here? Not really. Well, hopefully whatever quest that needs to be done here can be easily completed now. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, bum-bum. Yeah, they're all telling me stuff that I'm not looking for. I wonder if the interactive map can help me on this. Audio while outside. Interactive map. Let's hold on for a moment. Audio. Discover the location of NPCs? Not really. That's no good. I'm trying to think if I may have missed some area of Aldival. I feel like I'm going in circles at this point. Or the alternative could be that he didn't spawn, which would really suck. But that would be no good either. I'll go forward to Narcissus, and then I'll come back to this at some other point. Because I cannot be spending so much time trying to track down one person to continue a questline that is sidetracking the entire operation.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Aggressive through, yeah. Let's head towards Narcissus. Narcissus has a lot of really good places to purchase things, so I'll make a very quick teleportation to such place. This place, for example, is really good. Finds smithing. I already see like an Imperial Ebony cuirass right on the shelf. Copper maces, draw Viper mace, some adamantium pieces. The boots of Dragon Thunder, which are constant effect and has like a really good set of effects. Ebon with cuirass, draw boots. Gold armor. I could use that for. Weird that the other pieces of gold are heavy though. I don't know if this is intended. Weird. Something about the durability also doesn't quite. And the weight. It doesn't add up, but whatever. Probably it is intended, but whatever. As well buy Warhide boots. Shimpal Arai. Maybe I could just buy some Shimpal Arai pieces. Greaves. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I can just filter like that so I don't get myself DC. It's an adamantium tower shield too, which is pretty good. These. Shimpai left pauldron, right pauldron. Let's sell those. Steel Squall, you can have it. We bought some chest piece, so that can go. Warhide left pauldron. I did buy a left pauldron, right? Yeah. I'll get rid of the scrap. I will use this helmet. Am I missing anything? I'm missing gloves. I can probably find gloves from somewhere else. I think that's all, right? Yeah. I did buy gore hide boots. Dum dum. There we go. They're looking pretty sweet. I do remember joining the temple, so might as well pay off. Oh, this guy didn't refuse service, even though I had skooma and moon sugar. That's interesting. I'll probably ask about it. What is the name of the guy? Padulius Voltandus. Discord. Give me just one moment. Tamriel Rebuilt. Paul. Let me check if I have the Padulius. Paduli. Volt.
Hard to look at.
Is this intended? Here we go. Because usually merchants will refuse service if you have drugs on you. So it's rather weird that somebody that is not a Khajiit or an Argonian doesn't refuse service you. This guy, for example, is okay. The guys on the underground should be... Alright, there's a market on the underground. Let's go there and offload the drugs. So I have a bunch of jet and skooma. There's a big square. I believe over this way. Oh, yeah, now I remember where it is. I need to keep going north then. I say as I'm getting east. Central. Am I going the right way? It feels that I'm not going the right way. Just get to the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, I was heading southways. I'm sure it will get me fast. Plus I can also window shop onto the more expensive Smithy Merchant. The exquisite goods. You're gonna refuse, yeah. Give me just one moment. Drop these. Drop these. Okay. Adamantium, yeah. Should say bracers. Heavy kiting. This is actually pretty brutal. This helmet is insane. Bone charm. Ring of whispers. He overcharges you like crazy because he has like really high mercantile. That's why he overcharges you. Okay, offload the drugs now. And there's an undermarket that I can just go into via the market. Equip also these bracers. There you go. There you go. Now I'm looking very well armed. 19 armor rating. And I'm sure it's gonna get better and better the more I keep pushing for getting myself into pretty horrid situations out here. Trapanius Abuxios, who are you? He's a barbarian. Look at this guy. He's decked out in Kaguri hide. He's ready to throw down with somebody. And right over here is the bazaar. Boilnech, yeah. Grand Bazaar.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Let's go down here. Into the underground we go. And if I remember correctly, it's either this side or the other side. It's this side. The sewers to the Grand Bazaar. There's a horker. Oh no, that's a blind slaughterfish. Where is the access to? No name broker.
Oh, come on, leave me alone.
I can't remember. Oh, so I'm not your dealer. Oh, okay.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
What do you have? Barter. Well, Grand Soul Gem is already pretty good. Daedric Arrow. Dwarven Jinx Bolt. Okay. Jinx Blade. That is something pretty good. Last Wish. 1 to 25 on touch. I'm not your dealer for Moon Sugar, but he sells Moon Sugar. What? What? You're selling contraband? That doesn't make any sense. It's a vampire skull though. That's pretty middle. I'm buying one. Grandmaster Calcinator. Okay. Oh, I can nab the Grand Soul Gem if I want to. Ebony longsword too. Wow, Jesus, okay, yeah. This guy... Like, his merchandise is not secure at all. He doesn't have anybody to look after the merchandise back here. No sudden moves, Fletcher, or you're dead. Now talk to give note or get out.
Speak, traveler.
What a weird thing. Okay, so he accepts moon sugar. That is okay. He also sets a lock splitter, which is pretty good. Oh, he sets a royal... Yeah, that's a thing. The helmet is super cheap. 550. That is very, very cheap. Imperial Ebony helmet as well, but that's heavy and that is very expensive. Ebony club too. And some contraband here and there. First things first, I'm going to buy these. That is always good. I'm gonna put some skooma. Buy this helmet. Sell this helmet. He takes the sapphire. Imperial Flame Mauler. Let's see if I can squeeze 309. Indeed I could.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Well, that's more like it.
Spit it out or hit the road.
Make it quick out there.
Well, if I find some more stuff that I want to sell out, I can come here and then retrieve the royal boots too. Just calling it a hideout is more than enough for me to come around and check.
No, I don't think so.
There's no place for an Enwa. Or not you, what do you want? Missing dialogue altogether. She's full glass too. I know, like in some questline you have to come down here to keep the peace. I should do some Mage's Guild stuff, I believe, so I have access to some neat spells. Because I don't think I can buy spells until I solve some of the issues that are in here. If you members of rank of Conjurer and above, yeah. Teleportation errors in Narcissus. If you learn anything of interest, bring Guild Guides of Firewatch, Vivek, or Old Avonheart.
Yes, all right. I'm listening.
This is gonna take a little while. Let's put a mark down here. You don't have any duties? Yeah.
What does the Outmer need?
In the laboratory on the top floor. There's some more duties I can take on the bottom floor as well. Let's work our way from the bottom to the top. I think this guy can sell me spells though. Spells. Yeah. He sells Levitate. Sweet. I was looking for that. Lesser Bone Walker. Fire Shield. Every bound under the sun, basically. Dinor's Hop Toad is pretty good too. Rockbiter. Bone Walker, Clan Fear. I think that guy is not necessary for anything. Does it show up on? Absorb health. That is cheap enough. That is actually really good. Far silence, greater fireball, tumble. Whoa. I know there's an actual really good quest to do down here. From here and here, the Chambers of Summoning actually has some pretty good stuff. But it's over here will not give me anything to do. Well, he's an A-lead, so he gets to sit there and look pretty. Hello, yeah, duties. Soul harvesting. Soul harvester, yes. I'm gonna be some soul harvesting right now. Oh, that was close. Here you go. I'll do a hunger next. Go and rest up. Regain your magic. I'll be here when you're ready. Hunger is gonna be relatively easy.
What do you ask of me?
Because he's gonna just keep chain casting disintegrate either armor or weapons, so hungers are not too bad. And I can absorb. Yeah, that's a problem. And they're immune to a lot of magic, if I remember correctly. I need to find Bound Axe. Give me a moment. I'm not good with conjuration, so. Do you sell Bound Axe? No, but you sell Bound of other weapons. I still have to rely on Bound Mace for the time being. My Magicka... Not my Magicka, my Conjuration being pretty garbage does not help at all. But I will be able to kill the hunger, so that's all that counts.
What do you ask of
Come on. I guess having 15 skill on mace does not help in the slightest. Let's recast that just in case. Oh boy, that was a lengthy experience. There you go. Yeah, Golden Seed is gonna be difficult. Did you sell higher rank?
your turn to talk, ours to listen?
Is that a stamp head? It's a clan fear head, Jesus.
Friend?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult without a proper spell. Or a weapon to actually damage Daedra. Actually, I could rely on Absorb Health, which solves both problems at the same time. At least for a Golden Saint. I'm willing to actually test it out. Worst case scenario, I get absorbed and that would be catastrophic.
What do you ask of me?
It's hard save. So the outcome could be the Golden Saint comes out with a staff, which is the best outcome. And the worst outcome is that she comes out with some nasty to handle like a spear or what else she can come out? Or a Daedric katana. That would be like the worst outcome. Or she comes out with a glass Sphinx blade. Jesus Christ. I can always pop a restored health potion. I mean, I'm absorbing some blows here and there. Okay, so far so good. She's eventually gonna run out of charges. Let's check one of these. Continue. Oh! I thought she ran out of charges. She didn't. Soul Trap. She ran out of charges. Nope, she got charged. One more in the tank. She doesn't have... I guess she doesn't have Reflect. I must say you're doing much the old-fashioned way, yeah. You have an impressive display. You drop its soul? Yeah, here you go. You should keep the Balrog running for a while. Hope your Isaura returns before you have to do it again. Does the rope keep you away from the hangers? You won't want to see that enchantment go to waste. Yep. Pretty nice robe. That's a nice shield also, Jesus. We got some technology to actually sort with. I need somebody to operate the Balrog while I take notes. Do you think you can manage? Absolutely. You're in, good. I will take notes. I need somebody to operate the Balrog console. Here, take this key, just insert it into the console, turn it. Then turn off the Oblivion stream conduit and turn it back on. I'll do it myself and see what's start up and turn it myself. The bottom of the safety protocols say order Polishness. So turn in the Oblivion stream conduit on. Turn it off and turn it on. Okay. We have to keep going now. I want you to turn off the Daedron field generators and then back on. The same as last time. I have an idea what might be the problem. I'm going to say it first. I think if you actually do this. Okay, so nothing bad will happen. Not great, not terrible. At least we are able to. We are into the verge of a crisis. One last thing I need to check associate. Operating levels are significantly lower than they were before the Archmage left. There is one last test I would like you to perform. Turn off the secret on the modules and raise the Balrog's rods. I need somebody to get up close to them and tell me if anything stands out. Then these potions. You need them if you're close to the Balrog. Lastly, it is very important. I need you to lower the rods once you're finished. The Balrog may become unstable if the rods are raised for too long. I need to turn off the field and then up, right? Raise the rods. And if you take your sweet time after doing that, it's gonna blow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. It explodes. So you actually have to lower the rods. Last time I actually did this quest, when the explosion happened, I actually absorbed the explosion, so I didn't take any damage while the other guy just died from radiation.
Yes?
The roads are corroded. Oh dear, these won't do. They simply won't do. If you continue to operate this way, it would... Never mind, all you need is very important that the Balrog is repaired. You need 8 pieces of dormant scrap and 2 greater soul gems. So bring them back here, please. Very important. Oh, and good job operating the Balrog associate. He takes back the key. I think he should have probably locked this door too. Because taking back the key doesn't mean diddly squat. As usual, I plant my mark there. Da, 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 da. There's a quest from this woman here. I think you also have a duty. Misfired spells, yeah. Javan from here, the bird here in the foreign quarter, yeah. Arcane Library also has some spells that I need to find. I need to find a book. As we have found lost.
If he
Yes,
was a
madam?
bag, he'd need kicking.
Sensitive Tome. Sadrus Eloth borrowed the book. Wanting to get into trouble and comes to the profile now, you can already play a replacement. Okay.
Outlander, what do you want?
We'll have to keep going up. There's also like a really nice set of books and tomes and scrolls here. I think
Outlander?
there's like some important scrolls and books over there too. Laboratories. What are your duties? You have none. Yeah.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, where did I put that?
Ophelia has controlled samples, yeah. Quality potion of 45 fatigue. That one is a relative.
Yes,
Ralsandusi also has some duties, but they will come after.
Hail!
Hemlock seeds. He will know. Okay. Yeah, I will probably get around a lot of these Mage Guild quests so I have access to a bigger amount of spells. I should also put Absorb Health over here. Well, off he goes. There's the jump challenge.
Matsera.
Defective Hoptoad Scrolls. Nelvara or Moran, yeah. She's in the Hall of Farmers and Laborers in the Market Quarter. We'll deal with all these Magic Skill stuff some other time. Let's get to the Golden Saint pieces. Fighter skill here would probably be able to provide me with some more Restore Fatigue potions. And I need all the help that I can get. Let's DI out of here. Pay 10 buckaroos to get my Magicka back up. And go to the Fighter's Guild. And then I need to make it to a destination that is not that far away, but it might be quite troublesome. That should be ready for anything.
Motto's mercy on you.
Fighter's Guild. Supply chest should be nearby. Right over there. Restore health. Stars for fatigue. Silver. Do not touch. Okay. Loud and clear. Put a window shop here.
Speak up.
Mr. Orc, you probably have some interesting appeal here. Ebony Greaves, yeah. Rain of Fire. The Night Shield. Shimpal Arai Greaves. Okay. Still Leather Pauldron. Yeah, nothing too grandiose here. He has 5,000 gold though for sale, so he's not chump change whatsoever. I should probably have repaired my stuff too. Do I? No, I don't need to. At least buy. I can just grab the repair hammers and just hammer the stuff myself. If anything, will be some nice armorer training. Perfect. Dump it on the ground because it's not gonna fade away ever. His stuff is not that great.
That guy looks familiar.
After the kicking out.
Perfect. Now we have to head towards the west. And since I'm in the neighborhood, I might as well ask this guy about his little destruction master. The old cat sent a letter last month asking me to bring him some scroll or something about curses in old Dormer Circle of Hellion. I'll mark it on the map unless he already moved. Give him a regard if you find him. Okay. There will be a lot of moving around. I should be fine. Should be a-okay. However, I feel like I'm very underprepared.
Go ahead.
Excuse
I'm
me.
waiting.
For
Did you
what
say
might
something?
come.
Go ahead.
Travel
Wait.
to waterfront, no, the market quarter.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Yeah, I might be quite underprepared. I'm gonna check the local enchanter or mage. There's the mage up there for spells. Because I'm gonna need some serious firepower. Summon Daedroth, yeah. Bound Greatsword, Greaves, Pauldrons, War Axe. This could be interesting. Haste, 45 speed, remove enchantment. That is enchanter. Sword and Robe I don't care much about. Scroll of Banish Daedra. Scroll of Dashing, which is Blink. Blink is actually pretty useful. Lightning Ball. Soul Trap, Divine Intervention, Scorching Hand. This could be useful. Viper Sting. This could be useful. Winter Fangs. This could be useful. This is a lot of great soul gems. I'm gonna buy one of the grand soul gems though. Scorching Ball. Tenth Barrier. Jesus Christ. 55 points of shield. 70% resist magicka. But then you get hit by poison. You get hit by paralysis. And you get hit by blind. That's horrifying. But 55 points of shield is... It's a lot of damage resistance. Hopefully I can worm my way down to 700 gold. Yeah. It's a big fat investment, but it will keep me safe. Okay, we got a cart to catch.
Why walk when you can run?
Travel to Shimpalsherai. Travel to Septingate Pass. the game crashed. That's surprising. I mean, surprising that it actually took over 3 hours to actually happen, but yeah, that's something that can happen. Gonna take a little bit of time. There you go. Good thing that I'm a frequent saver. I like to just quick save often or hard save. Because I'm used to the game taking a fat load. Yep. Take that one and take accepting gate pass. Need to check something here too. Let's keep going this way. So the location that I want to go to is a shrine to Shiogora, which is where you will find a couple of golden saint pieces. And to vaguely remember that there are some other places that can have golden saint pieces. So hopefully we can find them out and catalog their locations so that the wiki is a bit more complete. Of course, I say hoping that they don't somehow change anything. Oh, Kaguri. We're gonna hit nothing if I'm swinging with no fatigue. Let's try to avoid using more resources that I need to. I did buy a levitate, didn't I? Yeah. It's gonna take a little bit of coercing for the bloody thing to work, but once I'm across this little canyon here, I should be able to get to it. Rest until healed. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, we're gonna make it. There you go. Okay, now let's hope nothing too bad is around here. That being said, it's surprising that there's no scamp or anything like that roaming around. Expecting like at least a flame archer, for example. Oh, there's a scamp. Of course, these things will not work. So we'll rely on absorb health for the time being. I could probably have conjured a war axe. Let's try and avoid using as much magic as we can. They're gonna have like what, 24 potions of magic? Yeah. We can work something out with that. First things first is to find the way in. And we found the way in, it seems. Yeah, the upper level of Ashur People. Already hearing some scamps. We got some war axe. That's gonna be huge. Between like what the Daedric type damage 144, yeah, which is an insane amount more, and the 10 extra 45 axe, that's gonna guarantee some nasty hits. Soul Trap might be a bit too greedy, but the greed paid off. Oh my god, that is a lot of money. This is a good habit, by the way. Corpses after 72 in-game hours get sent away. And all the stuff that is inside their body also gets sent away with it. But if you loot it and drop it to the ground, it doesn't fade ever. So always when you find something that is incredibly valuable or something that you don't know it may become useful later, always drop it to the ground. War axe. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Yeah. This is... He's gonna kick my ass if I'm not careful. If he does a chop, I'm doomed. If he does a slash or a thrust, I'm okay. But I think he's using like a Nordic battle hammer or something like that hits like 45 to 50 on the chop, which is a one shot on me at this point in time. Bit nasty. Oh right, yeah, the effect is already ongoing. I have to wait for my summon weapon to fade. There you go. Scamps do not help much. It seems to be stuck over there. It's fantastic for me. Oh, he unstuck.
How does it feel to know death is near? Arg.
I need something more powerful. I'm not gonna get through him like this. I got to dig on my bag of tricks. If I had a paralysis thing, it would be a done deal. But I don't have... I was hoping I would have found something with paralysis. But I have a couple of poison and maybe fire things that I can throw at him, and maybe that will get through. Let me see. So he's at north. Frost is out of the question. Scorching Hand. That deals 12 plus 10, that's 22, 52. Lightning Ball is not great either. Oh, he was... he just... Slap a done. I have to rely on the plan B and hope for high rolls of Absorb Health then. And maybe that way we get through. Ah. I actually wonder how much health he actually has. This might be a bit cheating. But he most likely has like a big amount of HP. If I'm willing to wager, he probably has 200. Get health. 374 health, yeah. So in order to actually be extremely lucky, I would have to roll 52 6 times in a row? 7 times in a row. I not failed the cast twice. Oh my god. I know there's even harder encounters down there, so...
Not today.
Oh, I managed to get him on his flight mode. Oh, that's a Devourer. Oh, that's bad juju. Yeah, I might be way over my head at this point in time. So what I'm gonna do is grab what I have found and pawn it off. Get some extra money out of that. And then we can return here later when I'm a bit stronger to pillage through. Where's my recall? Recall is over here. Oh, Lord, he's coming. Woo! Hail! Hail to you too. escaped by a hairstring. The guy was lifting his hammer, almost ready to cave my head in. So, what is heavier? I think the shield is heavier, right? Yeah. Let's save. Let's spawn off these things and then call a stream for now. Because I want to have some lunch and do other things. I'm gonna pawn off the sword to the orc at the Fighters Guild. That should give me 5,000 gold easy. I'm gonna pawn off the Daedric shield at the Scammer Merchant. He'll probably give me like all his money.
What's this about?
We'll have to scour around the area a little bit, get some training.
I haven't much time.
Explore some caves here and there and see if we can find and get some more levels.
Got my ear, let's hear it.
Best case scenario, we find like a bigger, meaner axe out in the wild. This way.
Not again.
Basement. Plus we can do the Mage's Guild stuff as well.
Hail.
It shouldn't be too bad. First thing first is to sell this to this guy. It's a bit ding-dong, but I don't think he will care much. I don't care much about the extra 3,000 either. True Hunter helmet. Wow, okay, that's actually a pretty good helmet. I could probably use the money as well to buy the Royal Guard leggings too. Oh fuck, it's so heavy. I can drop one of my pieces of equipment. I don't think that's much of a problem. I'll drop the shield. I'll go and pick it up once I'm done selling.
Speak, traveler.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry.
Plus, I also got that Golden Saint Soul. That is a lot of money. It's a lot of dosh. North is a really good place to pawn off things if you're not going to use creature merchants. However, there is a creature merchant in Firewatch. That is pretty good. I think he has like a stock of 15,000 if I remember correctly. Or 10,000. I think it's... I think it might be 10,000. Like the Mathcraft merchant. Oh, that's a lot less than I thought he would give me. That's no good. And so not only he has like really high mercantile, he also has high speechcraft. So trying to convince him to pay a lot of money is not in his nature. Fudge. I mean, I can offset some of the money. With this. Steel Squall, yeah, that's something that I sold. Maybe a better axe from here. Like the Draw War Axe is not a terrible pickup. Or the Silver War Pick. Let's go with that. Anything else that I want to acquire from here? Because I'm leaving so much money on the table. And I don't like that one bit. Oh yeah, they called Cuirass. Oh. Yeah, that is a bit expensive. I think he will capitulate, give me this much money. Yeah, there you go. So we were at what, 19 defense? Now we are 50 something. It's weird that the gold armor is medium though. That doesn't seem right to me. It's gonna set off the shield. Shield that we sold, we used a little bit, and now we no longer need it.
It's fine with me. Go ahead.
Let's go quickly to the Fighters Guild. Use the repair hammers to repair everything, and then we'll call it a stream for now.
Speak quickly.
Excuse me. I was just thinking.
I
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
You've got my ear, let's hear it.
It's impressive how like one enemy that we managed to find and delete managed to upgrade me so much. I'm trying to hold back really badly to buy like the draw stuff too. Can swing by and buy the royal boots some other time. Okay, so as usual, I'd like to say thanks everybody who has showed up today. If you like this content, do leave a follow. I tend to stream here. Well, a follow. Subscribe. Like the bots as well. I usually stream here on YouTube. I do stream on Twitch as well. And I'm gonna be seeing all of you hopefully later or tomorrow in another stream. So have a good morning, afternoon, or evening when I happen to be watching the stream or pod. Take care and have a good one. Bye bye.